everybody, and welcome to Project Life Weekly. Today, we are tackling my second insert for the month of January. If you're brand new to my channel, I do Project Life by the month. So I have some everyday photos that go on either side in my layout in a design A. And then in the middle of the month, I add my inserts of anything that is happening or I want to highlight, or things that are happening in our life that we're going through that I just want to have a few more photos to, or add a story to. Last week I did my January or my 2025 inserts, which go in January. They are my let me start over. My 2025 memes, the funny memes for the beginning of the year, and they go into January. And that's what we did last week. You can check that video out. And I talked about adding different things that are fun, that we're seeing and we're laughing about. I really believe that they deserve a spot in your Project Life album. They are a highlight of your life. And so this week, the thing that I'm adding in here is the fires in LA. Now, I'm in California, but I am in Northern California. I'm not in Southern California, and those two places are really far away from each other. California is a big state, and so they are really pretty far away from each other. So these particular fires did not affect us in any way physically. But obviously, we're following them. We have friends that are firefighters that were fighting these, that were gone for weeks on these fires. So they are still a big part of our life. And then also, if you followed me for long, you know that over the last 5 years, we have had many, many fires that have been very scary, that have touched our community. We had one a couple years ago that literally started just a little ways from my home, from where we live, and it made its way all the way to Tahoe, so to Lake Tahoe, and we are about 2 hours away from Lake Tahoe. And so that one was a really big one. We knew lots of people that were evacuated. Our schools shut down. It very greatly affected our community. And so these fires here, there's two reasons why I'm putting them here in our album. The first one is they were a very big topic, not only, in like the news, the national news, but also it's in LA, which is so iconic. And for me, watching everything that was happening in LA was so sad, not from a space of like I was losing everything. I was sad for those that were. Don't get me wrong, it is a very horrific thing to go through. But the other piece of this particular fire was the fact that it's so iconic. There's so much history in that space. And there's a photo here that I have. I think it's on the other side, and it shows Sunset, the sign for Sunset Boulevard, and then behind it is flames. And it was just incredible, the emotion watching this happen. And then for me, for sure, the other piece of this is I felt really angry that it was such a huge story when so many of us in Northern California have been going through this for years and nobody has cared, because we're not celebrities. We're just farmers. We just have farmland and we just have animals, and we're not anybody important, so nobody cares. And the news stories, it's like, oh, there's a fire in California, and then that's all you hear about it. And with the LA fires, because there were so many celebrities and it was in such a space that had important people, it was being covered like crazy. I had a friend, my friend Pip, you guys may know her. We did a lot of card stuff together when I was in Stampin' Up, and we just recently did an event together. And she even said to me, I was watching these, and she lives in the UK, and she was saying she was seeing these and thinking of me and thinking like nobody was talking about it for all the year, all these years that Tina's gone through it. So there was a little bit, and I know a few people up here in my area, kind of said the same thing. Like, we have been saying that it's a problem and that something needs to happen with our forestry management and our, all the political stuff that goes on. Something desperately needs to happen. So I did add this story in. I just printed these photos. I went and found some of these I would just save when I was scrolling social media, like when I was scrolling Instagram or Facebook, or I'm a part of some fire Facebook groups, because we do have family that is in the firefighting business. And so I would see photos on social media and I would just save them. And then what I did is I just printed them out on photo paper. I didn't do anything. They're not the best quality. I didn't even print them out on like the best setting on my printer. I just printed them out and added them. And then I also printed out, I have an app that does the front page of newspapers. Like if you log on to the, and that day you can go to like the New York or the LA or even like local paper, like real local, like you can find your paper on there and then it'll show you the front page. And I did a screenshot of that. Now you can't really read the article. You see the front page stuff, you see the way it looks, but it is really too tiny to read the actual text. And I wasn't as interested in what the article said as I was in, it being the front page of the LA newspaper. Now I'm using these tags. You saw me use them last week in the memes. I used one of these tags to cover up a mistake. And then what I decided to do was continue to use these sticker tabs in the rest of my layout. So I'm going to use a few. You can see I used a few on here. It's really important that you stick it down right the first time. You saw that I made a little bit of a mistake, and because this is paper, it definitely would have just ripped right up. I was so lucky that it didn't rip the photo, but just something to take into consideration. And then I used the Project Life Core Kit cards from the Happy and the Aqua Core Kit, and I just used them for color background pieces. So I definitely had to trim everything down quite a bit just to get it all to fit in there. And I did one insert, and it is a Becky Higgins insert. And I want to say that I cut that down, but maybe I did not. I have a lot of older Becky Higgins page protectors when she used to do the physical page protectors and all the different orientations. I don't think she does that anymore. I think she just has like the big boxes of like the basic designs, like design A and like the 12 by 12 ones. I did go ahead and stamp my tab only because I had my stamp set out that was like hard day or like things are hard. Sorry, I have a house full of people, a bunch of teenagers, and I just got interrupted. I was saying I went ahead and stamped my tab because I have my stamp set out that is like hard day or harder things. And I wanted to make sure that that tab was stamped properly. I didn't want to be stamping tabs later and forget and then have that tab be like something really happy or overjoyed, and then it doesn't fit. Usually I don't care that much. Usually it's fine. But this was just something that I really wanted to make sure that tab had a sentiment on there that I felt like matched. And then because I had my stamp set out, I attached that paper screenshot, the front of that paper, to a card. And because the photo is a little bit smaller than the actual card, I went ahead and stamped on there a sentiment. I think it says, here's what's really hard right now. Yeah, here's what's really hard right now. That's an Allie Edwards stamp. And then I did some dash lines around it, and that filled in that card really well. I don't know that there's a lot of journaling that needs to happen for this. I will probably just put a little bit about the dates or what happened. I also followed Candace Cameron Bure on, she's one of the only celebrities I follow on Instagram. I think I have like a handful. I think there's 3 or 4 that I follow. She happens to be one of them, and I love her. And she was doing her Instagram stories. She was sharing about the LA fires. And so I'll probably mention that is just like one of the places that I was looking. I have a really bad habit of, if I'm struggling, if I'm struggling emotionally, or I'm having like anxiety, or, I'm anxious about things, I can very much just sit and scroll. Now, luckily my Instagram is pretty well curated, and I don't see a lot of crap on there, and I don't spend a lot of time on Facebook. So it's nice that it doesn't send me in a tailspin, but I can definitely go down the rabbit hole. And I feel like for a couple days with these fires, that's what I did. And I would just, you just find all of this stuff when you go down the rabbit hole, right? You click on things and you see things, and you see people sharing their story, and there was just a lot of emotion for a few days over it. And it makes me sad, just politically what happens in the state of California. It makes me really sad. And when things like this happen in California, it really is a highlight of, the leadership that happens. And so there just was a few days, and that is the other reason I wanted to put it into my Project Life family album, is it was just the topic of conversation in our home. We were talking, we were keeping up with our family that was there fighting the fires. Particularly Violet was really upset about these fires. She was hearing a lot about them, and she was asking a lot of questions. And so it just was, I was scrolling, I was, sending the articles and the reels back and forth to my husband when he was at work. I mean, at one point he was like, you have to stop looking at this stuff. Like, it's like too much, you got to give yourself a break. So anyways, it was the topic of what was happening in our home, the conversation. And it's historical in where it was at. It's so sad to see a lot of all of that gone, So anyways, that was the reason. That was probably a really long explanation as to why I put it in my album as an insert. I don't know that it needs a lot of journaling. I did do a little bit, and there is a little bit of some like recaps of my weeks where I talked a little bit about it. And then I just journaled right there, and then I didn't like it. I was thinking when I was watching this back, like, I don't remember leaving that in there. But it just did not look straight was the problem. And so I just went ahead and I covered it up. And then I will add a couple hearts here. These are the hearts that I have been using throughout January. And so I added that. And then I found this other card. This says Kindness Matters. And it was from my Allie Edward cards. And I set it out for this layout because I thought sometimes the only thing that you can offer is kindness and understanding. I think that we've all been in a place in life where, we really would like to give more or do more. We're really far away from this. So volunteering in these situations, are not something we can do. Oftentimes when we have them in our area, we do a lot of volunteering. We do a lot of giving in that way. But sometimes, you're too far away to do that. Or sometimes, you don't have the funds to donate, or, you know, there's more that you want to do, but you can't. And I thought that this card, Kindness Matters, I thought that was something worth adding in here. I mean, my hope is that as my kids or my family or my friends, they look through these albums that I put together, I hope that they also see a glimpse of my heart in them. And I will oftentimes, like this, I feel like is a really great space to say, you know, kindness matters, our words matter, you know, even posting things or resharing things on social media, or if you're dealing with a direct situation where you can't do anything, you can't donate, but you can be kind, you can deliver donuts, you can take water, you can, you know, there's like lots of things that you can do that say, hey, I want to be supportive and I want to be doing all I can, but this is all I can offer. And so that is a sentiment that I will add to this when I do my journaling. I will add that sometimes, you know, just kindness is what you can offer. So I did this layout pretty simply. Again, I just wanted to add a few things about what was going on and what we were feeling, you know, what the kids, they will probably remember this. They're all at an age now that they will, they're starting to remember events like this. You know, when they're younger, like their memory of certain events will just be like what they see in their albums or what they see historically, you know, like looking back. But now they're starting to remember and also have opinions. Like they're teenagers now, and so now they're starting to have opinions about things that are going on, and our conversations look a lot different than they looked when obviously they were younger. And it's just something that I've noticed and that I want to document more of those kinds of moments popping up. And so that is another reason that I feel like it's important to put it in here. And also it's a way of processing. Memory keeping is a way of processing, whether it's your thoughts, your feelings, you know, whether it's happy or sad or you're angry, or, you know, I find that doing this kind of thing, you know, thinking about it, putting it down on paper, adding my thoughts to it, adding what our family is thinking or feeling, is certainly a way to process what is happening. So this is my second insert, I think, for January, at least the second one that I have worked on. There are those memes on the other side, and then you can see how, and it is sort of fitting that the memes that are like, you know, January's not starting off so great, 2025 is not starting off so great. This is one of the things that contributed to, I think, some of those thoughts with those memes. So I have a lot of my calendar done, and then you can see that I have my other inserts ready to get started. So you will see some of these in the next few weeks. I have a business card, little project that I'm doing, a project that's happening here in our town that I need to do. And then this is the very beginning of the album and the title page and how it's coming together. I'm really happy with the way the album is coming together. It feels good to be working on this in February, like working a month or a week behind, or a month behind. So that is nice. And you'll see me in next week's video continue working on January. And until then, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for checking out my video. Here on the screen are 2 other videos that you can check out if you would like. If you're a member watching this video and you've missed any of the member videos, or you're new, you can go back and watch older member videos if you would like. Thank you so much for checking out my video, and I will catch you in my very next project.